You're standing on the edge of a crowded skate park, heart pounding like a drum in a thriller movie. The crowd holds its breath. Your board is balanced perfectly, wheels humming with promise. One push, one leap, and glory awaits. Or does it? What if I told you that in the next few seconds, everything unravels in the most spectacular, side-splitting way imaginable? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the razor-sharp edge between triumph and total disaster. This isn't just a compilation, it's a high-stakes game of what could possibly go wrong? And trust me, by the end, you'll be questioning every risky move you've ever made. Buckle up, because we're about to unleash part 14 of the top 100 funniest videos ever, memes, epic fails, and pranks that will grip you tighter than a plot twist in your favorite suspense novel. Can you make it through without cracking? Let's find out. But sure, here comes the first one. Picture a quiet suburban backyard on a sunny afternoon. The kind of day where birds chirp innocently, and the only worry is what to grill for dinner. Enter our unwitting hero, a middle-aged dad in cargo shorts, armed with a leaf blower that's seen better days. He's got that determined glint in his eye, the one that says, "I've got this." The leaves are piled high like a fluffy autumn trap, waiting to be conquered. He fires up the machine, vroom, and the air fills with the roar of misplaced confidence. Step 1, aim low, build momentum. The leaves dance at first, swirling like confetti at a party no one invited him to. But wait, his foot inches closer to the edge of the deck. The blower's power surges unexpectedly, a rogue gust that whispers betrayal. Does he pull back in time? Or does the universe decide it's time for payback? Hold your breath, 3, 2, 1, and boom! He's airborne, arms flailing like a human windmill, crashing into the leaf pile with a thud that echoes like a bad punchline. But oh, the twist. As he emerges, covered head to toe in foliage, a single leaf clings to his nose like a mustache gone rogue. Laughter erupts from the hidden camera crew, his kids, of course. Dad, defeated but grinning, mutters, "Note to self, rake next time." If that didn't tickle your funny bone, stick around. Things only get wilder. Now, shift scenes to a bustling city gym, where sweat and ambition hang thick in the air. Our next contender is a fitness influencer wannabe, all tattoos and tank top, eyeing the pull-up bar like it's the key to viral fame. The mirror reflects his perfect form, chalked hands, deep breaths, the works. He's live streaming, followers ticking up by the second. Watch this, fam, 20 unbroken reps incoming. The bar bends slightly under his grip as he hoists himself up. 1, 2, 3, smooth as silk. The chat explodes with fire emojis. But here's where the suspense creeps in. His shoelace, that sneaky villain, starts to unravel. Unnoticed at first, it dangles like a fuse on a cartoon bomb. Rep 8, and the lace catches on the bar's hook. Does he power through like a champ? Or does physics have other plans? His legs kick higher, momentum building into chaos. 9, 10, and suddenly, the lace yanks taut. He slips midair, twisting like a pretzel in freefall, landing in a heap of dumbbells that clatter like thunder. The phone captures it all, his shocked face buried in a yoga mat, captioned later as, "When your gains betray you." The comments flood in. "Bro, that was Olympic-level flop." And just like that, his fail goes mega. But wait, there's redemption. He pops up, laughs it off, and turns it into a meme goldmine. See? Even in defeat, hilarity reigns supreme. Cut to an innocent kitchen, where the aroma of baking promises domestic bliss. A young couple, newlyweds by the look of their matching aprons, embarks on their first joint cookie adventure. She's measuring flour with precision, he's cracking eggs with the enthusiasm of a kid at a science fair. "This is gonna be Instagram famous," he boasts, whisking batter like a mad conductor. The oven preheats, a low hum building like distant thunder. They spoon dough onto the sheet, chocolate chips glistening temptingly. Slide it in, set the timer, high five achieved. But lurking in the shadows? A forgotten potholder on the counter, inches from the hot edge. Time ticks, 5 minutes in, and she turns to grab spices. He, ever the helper, reaches for the oven mitt, wrong one. His hand grazes the burner. Does he yelp and retreat? Or does chivalry compel him to power through? "It's fine, babe, cookies need flipping." Sizzle. The smell shifts from sweet to scorched. He yanks the tray, but the oven rack snags, sending blobs of molten dough flying like lava bombs. One lands square on his forehead, another in her hair. Chaos ensues, slipping on spilled batter, crashing into cabinets. A symphony of clangs and gasps. Finally, they collapse in giggles, faces smeared like abstract art, the cookies a charred memory. Romantic dinner? More like romantic disaster, she quips. If love is a battlefield, this was D-Day with sprinkles. Your turn. Did that burn you up inside? With laughter? Let's dial up the intrigue. Imagine a foggy morning hike in the woods, where every rustle could be wildlife. Or worse. Our adventurer, a solo backpacker with a GoPro strapped to his chest, narrates his survival challenge. Day 1, conquering the trail like a boss. No bears, no blisters, just me and nature. The path winds uphill, roots twisting like veins underfoot. He's clipping along, water bottle swinging, when he spots it, a shortcut, trail marker, half buried in leaves. This looks pro-level, he mutters, veering off the main path. Branches snag his pack, the ground softens to mud. Suspense mounts. Is this the epic vista he dreams of, or a trap set by Mother Nature herself? Footsteps squelch deeper, the camera jostling. A log bridge appears over a stream, slick with dew. He steps on, arms out for balance, whispering, "Steady now, almost there." The wood creaks ominously, water rushing below like a siren's call. Halfway across, his boot slips, just a fraction. Heart rates spike for viewers. Will he catch himself? Or plunge into the icy depths? Crack. The log gives way, but not before he windmills spectacularly. Backpack flying, landing but first in a bush that explodes in a cloud of pollen. Covered in yellow dust, coughing and sputtering, he emerges looking like a deranged bumblebee. "Nature 1, me 0, he wheezes, the footage later captioned. "When the trail trolls you." That bush hug was huger than expected. Did it leave you buzzing? Pranks, the dark art of deception, where trust is the ultimate victim. Scene, a college dorm at midnight, fluorescent lights flickering like a horror set. Roommates Jake and Tyler, best buds since freshman orientation, plot the heist of the semester. Tyler's the mastermind, rigging a fake spider on a fishing line above the door. "This'll get him good," he snickers, testing the drop. Jake, the bait, lounges on the couch, feigning sleep, heart racing under the calm facade. The door creaks open, enter victim Mark, arms full of late-night tacos, oblivious to the web of doom above. The air thickens, you can almost hear the prank's pulse. Tyler tugs the line ever so slightly. Too soon? Mark pauses, sniffing suspiciously. "You guys up?" No answer. He steps forward, the spider descends like a silent assassin, brushing his shoulder. Freeze frame tension, does he brush it off casually, ruining the reveal? Or erupt in primal scream? Tacos fly, Mark leaps 3 feet straight up, crashing into the coffee table in a tangle of limbs and lettuce. "What the arg?" The room erupts. Jake rolls off the couch in hysterics. Tyler doubles over, line tangled in his own hair. Mark, red-faced but roaring with delayed laughter, chucks a taco shell like a frisbee. "Payback's coming, suckers!" In the prank wars, no one's safe. But that airborne taco toss? Chef's kiss of comedy. Animals don't play by our rules. They rewrite the script on a whim. Enter Fluffy, a tabby cat with eyes like emeralds and a grudge against gravity. The living room is her kingdom, sunbeams slicing through blinds, a windowsill perch calling her name. She's coiled like a spring in a spy thriller, tail twitching with intent. The target? A laser dot dancing across the floor, controlled by her owner's mischievous hand. "Come on, girl, get it!" The dot zigs, zags, Fluffy pounces, miss. Tension builds as she stalks, low and lethal, muscles rippling under fur. Closer, closer, the dot halts on the edge of a side table laden with Grandma's vase collection. Will feline instinct prevail, or will hubris lead to household havoc? She launches, mid-air twist, paws extended like a superhero's dive. Contact! But overshoots, claws rake air, body slams the table. Porcelain teeters in slow-motion suspense. Crash. Vases tumble in domino glory, shards glittering like confetti from hell. Fluffy lands unscathed, laser forgotten, batting at a rolling marble with zero remorse. Owner's jaw drops, then cracks into guffaws. Mission accomplished, sort of. Cats, plotting world domination, one epic flop at a time. If that didn't claw at your composure, you're tougher than that table. Memes aren't just pixels. They're cultural landmines, waiting to detonate. Flash to a viral sensation, the distracted boyfriend, template, but live action in a grocery aisle. Our stock boy, Pushing a cart stacked precariously high with melons, spots his crush by the cereal. She's texting, oblivious. He veers, disaster looms. The cart wobbles, does he correct, or succumb to the pull? Produce avalanches, watermelons rolling like boulders in an action flick, pinning his feet. He yelps, arms windmilling, knocking over a pyramid of cans. Shoppers gasp, then giggle as he emerges melon-capped, grinning sheepishly. Love hurts, literally. Cut to the office mean lord recreating. This is fine. Dog amid a coffee spill apocalypse. Mug tips, lava flow incoming. He freezes, chair swiveling into the flood. Papers float, keyboard drowns. He sips calmly from a backup cup, muttering. Totally under control. The slow pan reveals chaos. Boss slipping in, face planting into the puddle. Meme achieved, immortalized, shared a million times. These digital darlings turn everyday blunders into legend. Which one's your spirit fail? We're halfway through this laughter labyrinth, but the traps tighten. Gym rat versus treadmill. He cranks the speed, jogging with swagger. Incline? Child's play. Sweat beads, but pride pushes. The belt accelerates, unseen button mash. Legs turn to blur. Does he hit stop? No, flings backward, arms cartwheeling, slamming the wall with a cartoon boing. Trainer howls from the corner. Next, beach volleyball pro spiking into the net, somersaulting face first into sand. Goggles fill with grit. He rises, spitting beach like a dragon. Point for the ocean. Then, the kid on a bike, wobbly training wheels, charging a ramp. I'm flying! Until physics grounds him in a bush. Helmets save lives, but dignity? Collateral damage. Each moment teeters on that knife edge. Will they stick the landing, or gift us gold standard goof? The suspense isn't in the fall, it's in the freeze before. But fails aren't just slapstick. They're human, raw, relatable reminders that perfection's a myth. Take the wedding dancer, rehearsed moves crumbling under nerves. Spotlight hits, music swells. He twirls her flawlessly, until his shoe catches the train. Stumble, recovery, then full twirl into the cake table. Frosting flies like snow in July, guests frozen in shocked silence. Then, applause, the bride, smeared in vanilla, pulls him close. Best crash ever. Or the elderly inventor testing his birdhouse gadget on the roof. Ladder teeters, tool slips, he slides down shingles like a reluctant sledder, landing in the compost with a squelch. Neighbors peer over fences, chuckles rippling. Back to the drawing board, he calls unbowed. These aren't just clips, they're stories of bounce back, the quiet heroism and hilarity. Feel that tug? It's empathy laced with endorphins. Who's your unsung fail hero? Ramp it up, prank chain reaction in a pet store. Fake snake in the hamster cage, clerk jumps, knocks aquariums. Fish flop free, customers slip on puddles, one lands in the bird aviary. Feathers fly, chaos chirps. It's alive! Screams echo. Cut to skateboarders in a half-pipe. Ollie attempt turns grind into wipeout. Board launches into traffic. Honks, swerves. A pigeon dive bombs the rider mid-fall. Triple threat tumble. Then, cooking showdown. Chef flips pancake. Sticks to ceiling. Drops on his head like a sugary guillotine. Batter drips, vision blurred. He staggers into the fridge, emerging as a dairy yeti. Judges? In stitches. The frenzy builds, clips blurring into a montage of mayhem. Wedding crasher photobombed by a rogue drone, crashing into the bouquet toss. Office chair racer hydroplaning on spilled soda, plowing into the copier. Papers erupt like New Year's confetti. Each one a heartbeat of, oh no, yes! The addiction that keeps you glued. As the credits nearly roll on this roller coaster of ridiculousness, pause with me. We've traversed backyards turned battlegrounds, gyms into gladiator pits, kitchens to calamity zones. From cats conquering tables to dads defying leaf blowers, these moments remind us, life's not scripted, it's improvised, often improv awkward. The real suspense? Wondering if we'll dodge our own epic flop tomorrow. But hey, if we don't, at least it'll make someone smile. You've made it this far without tapping out. Congrats, you're tougher than that treadmill champ. So tell me, which fail had you gasping hardest? The pollen plague hiker, the taco tossing prankster, or that unflappable cat in porcelain paradise? Drop your pick in the comments below. I read everyone, and who knows, your story might inspire part 15. Hit like if you're still smirking, subscribe for more edge of your seat escapades. and share with that friend who needs a laugh lift. Until next time, tread carefully, or don't. Your move. Fade out.